Good morning, children. Our topic for today's video is notice writing. So let's start. Definition. A notice is a short piece of communication written in formal style to convey important information to a group of people in an organization. Now, before starting more about notice writing, we should also know that what are the basic features of notice writing. So, a notice is written within a box. The name of the school or the issuing authority is written on the top. Then the word notice should be mentioned. Then a precise title should be clearly given to indicate what the notice is about. The notice must be simple and concise, and the tone must be impartial and formal. It must also contain all the relevant information related to the subject, including the date, time, place, and any other detail if required. In case of a lost subject, the notice must include details of what was lost, when it was lost, and where it was likely to have been lost, and how to return it to its owner. Last, on the lower left bottom corner of the notice, the name and designation of the person writing the notice should be mentioned. Now, there are few points which we should remember while we are writing a notice. So, as we said earlier, notice should follow a proper format. Notice should also cover some important points and about the information to be communicated. And a well-written notice is that which informs reader about these 5 W's. So, this is the thumb rule that we should always remember about these 5 W's. Now, what are these 5 W's? First is what is going to happen, that means the event. Then where it will take place. Then when it will happen, that means the date and time. Next is who are eligible for it, and last is whom to contact for further information. That means that who is the issuing authority of the notice. Now we will learn about effective notice writing format. However, notice writing in different organizations does not follow the same rules, but since notice are a kind of formal business document, so it must follow a proper format of writing. Now here are what we should follow a proper or ideal format for a notice writing. The first one is the name of the organization or authority who is issuing the notice, then the title saying notice in bold, then the current date, after that a heading or title to introduce the subject of the notice which should be centrally aligned. After that the body of the notice which should start from the left side. Then we have the writer's signature and name which should be in block letter and designation which should be on the left alignment. This is the proper format of a notice writing where we have organization name, notice as the title, then the current date, after that the title of the subject which says Christmas gathering, and then the body of the notice which is something related to the Christmas gathering, and at the end we have writer's name, designation and signature. So here are few important tips related to notice writing. The following are few important tips that you must remember while writing a notice. These tips may seem simple but are very useful at the time of penning a notice. Now what are these important things? Let's have a look. First of all, we need to highlight the title and notice. We should, to make a notice look presentable and beautiful, we should always highlight the title and where we have written the word notice. We should make it bold or we can underline it. Then always try to use passive voice. We should never write something in direct speech. We should always use the passive voice. Try to keep the body of the notice within the limit of 40 to 50 words. This is the standard rule that we should always try to keep it within a limit of 40 to 50 words. Then we should use simple words and easy to understand short sentences, because as we don't have any age bar who is going to read the notice, everyone will read the notice, so it should be age appropriate. Then we should use only formal language to write. There should not be any informal word. It should be in a formal way, and we should keep it precise and short, and repetition of words should not be there. And then we should make it presentable and clear to read. A notice should always be written in clear words, and it should look accessible and easy to understand. We should make notice catchy and appealing. Like we should always use some catchy words like lost, 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 found, 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 something like that. And we should use standard abbreviations wherever needed. Now we will have a look at one example of notice writing, which is from your textbook. You are Monali Sen of class 6A. Your roll number is 71 from Shri Ram School, Kolkata. You have lost your tiffin box, probably in the school canteen. Write a notice to be put up on the school notice board. So first of all, the very important thing is we will make a box, and inside that box we will write first of all the name of the organization. So it is Shri Ram School. So you will write Shri Ram School in the center, and then after leaving one line or some gap we will write the heading, that means the title, notice. And then again on the left hand side we will put the current date when the notice has been issued. That means it's, if it is written 18th September 2020. Then after leaving one line we will write a catchy title for the notice. If it is related to something lost, so we have written lost, 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 so it seems to be catchy. After that we will start from the left hand side. I have lost my red Tupperware tiffin box in the school canteen on 15th of September. If anyone finds it, please deposit it in the school office. Now we can see that the body of this notice is very much precise, very much formal and to the point, and everyone can read and understand very easily that what the notice is actually stating or what it is about. So simple words, it has been written that I have lost my red Tupperware tiffin box in the school canteen. The date is mentioned when she has lost, on 15 September. If anyone finds it, please deposit it in the school office. So as it is within a word limit of 40 to 50 words, next it is very precise, very clear to understand, and it is written in a very formal way. After that we will write, it has been written Monali Sen 6A, roll number 71. The details of the one who is issuing or writing the notice has to be written on the left alignment. So this was all about notice writing. I hope you understand how to write a notice in a proper way, and you have seen the proper format of writing a notice. I hope you will follow the same pattern. Thank you.